Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy they choose Pos 1 Doom because they're against a real competitor here against Boom Esports. I don't think it's going to work. I think Boom Esports came with a better draft. I don't have a jersey on, but we all know I'm going against John X Bias, so Boom all the way. All these friends in this game, or rather this series, and there's a lot on the line here between these two. Like, who was really right between Makoto and FBZ? And, of course, Jackie and Savage both getting kicked from T1 earlier, and, well, we know how T1 went. Yopaj, mid lane, going to get a deep ward down already. I believe that was spotted, though. Talon, they should be well aware that that's happened, as tips are already flying out between Makoto and FBZ. And, well, to be fair, John, I think this is going to be happening quite a lot throughout this series.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see. Again, that history between both teams. You know, Makoto and Hyde playing against their old friend in FBZ. Yeah. Jackie and Savage haven't played against each other. Jackie and Q haven't played against each other. Hyde?
Hyde, he might be in trouble. He went for the D ward, but he's copying a fair bit of damage to the cookie. Gonna land perfectly, though. Hyde still running, but not running quick enough. Skem able to take first blood here in the Pos 5 Snapfire. We'll see what does happen as bot lane. Yopaj going to go for a rotation with the TP out. They want to at least find Hyde out of this, but a nice nightmare. It's going to put a stop to that. Still, the X is back onto Yopaj, and, well, eventually they will find the Bane. No problem. Yopaj will take it.
Work some of those bigger cores down. Would be big if they catch someone like Makoto out here, but they kind of reveal it with a Sentry D ward.
That's a very big pick off. They can find it. Savage not going to be able to juke out the Torrent and the boat. As Savage, he will just try to stand his ground, but eventually will drop. That's the kill Boom wanted. Still, Skem is going to go down in the meantime, but here come the cavalry. Boom. They want to keep the fight going. Onto KP they go. They want the Death Prophet. Already so low. KP might just drop. It looks like he will. Jackie will take the kill, but now the Fiend's Grip onto FBZ. But do they have the damage for him? Not quite yet. They'll toss him up, but it's not going to be enough. In fact, now Q going a little bit too far forward. Will also be punished here on the Tiny as Jackie gets a triple kill on the Wraith. It's very clever there from Hyde as now FBZ mid lane. He's going to static link up, but it's not going to help, I'm sure. The plasma field might help a little bit more. And Tim's now. Dispose is going to be there onto Savage. They will rush him. BKB's up, but it may not matter. The damage output just way too high as KP going to go for a BKB TP out, but won't make it either. Oh, what a back and forth game already. But Boom, they got the Aegis up. They'll hand it over to the Kunkka. And now, even with the low HP on Jackie, he won't mind jumping in onto the Ember. Makoto, big trouble here for the Ember Spirit, but he's still alive, just barely. Easy remnants out. He is alive. Tim's the one to drop, but does die back as now Jackie being Fiend's gripped up in massive trouble is going to go down. Still the boat does fly in. Savage, he's burning alive as he does eventually fall to Skem. And FBZ, he'll trace down KP here on the Death Prophet, but KP, he looks to man up with the Exorcism back onto the Kunkka. Meanwhile, Tim's, this could be a dieback for the Marcy, but no, he jumps out with the cookie, back in onto KP again, but Makoto and Q right in onto the Marcy, do take him down for a dieback. Tim's is gone. Skem running right to Yopaj, but he does get taken down, as so does FBZ. Talon, they don't quite get the Aegis, John, but they just got everything else. Smoke, perhaps? Talon, very grouped up. They've got a vision advantage. Yopaj immediately doomed up here on the Kunkka, so they jump in. Q, a nice avalanche, but FBZ, he'll refresh with the double Eye of the Storm. Look at KP, he is gonna melt. Meanwhile, Makoto trying to chase down the idol. The Kunkka in trouble, still fighting, though he's deniable, but not quite. He does go down as FBZ, he finds another. Now Makoto, though, how much can he get done? They do find Skem. The Ember at least clears out 3 heroes as Jackie is gonna show up. He won't catch the Ember, but he might have a chance at the Tiny. Q is eventually going to have to Yule Scepter through the stun. Nice blink away, though, and he's actually gone. Very nice mechanics there from Q to get himself out of that.
So they are starting to push into the high ground of the triangle once more.
Who do you doom first, John? Savage, who does he want? I think he wants the Kunkka. Still, Jackie, he's the first one in. He's already found Savage. The kisses are flying in as well. Savage, he's BKB'd up. He does commit the doom, but he's still maybe going to drop. In fact, never mind. He's out of there for now. Instead, Makoto, he's the target they really want on the Ember. Can they get the damage out in time? Yes, they can. Fiend's Grip, though, Hyde. He'll hold down Jackie, who's already quite low on the Wraith King, but do they have the damage output for him? Savage will jump in, but the X-Pack from the idol, protecting the Wraith King for now, but KP still gonna charge him, but no Jackie. He mans up. What a Giga Chat, still surviving. Right back in Jackie. He does take down Savage before he ends up dying himself. Oh, his hide ends up going down as well. A 4-for-2 trade, but it really should not have been that way for Talon. Oh, they might run right into Tim's. Q, no, he won't scam. He'll find the Snapfire. Makoto immediately in to try and help out, but here comes FBZ. Q, he will drop as a trade. Is now Savage trying to move in. Doom is out. Who have they got? It's going to be FBZ on the Razor. Meanwhile, Jackie, he does have that secondary life. They completely ignore him. Taking down FBZ first, as now Jackie with only 1 life is more susceptible. Makoto, he'll go for the chase. Savage right behind him. They've got the Wraith King locked down and take him out. Oh, Talon, here we go, John. They're onto a comeback in game 1. Completely blind here, Talon, so they'll have to wrap around the other way. Trying to find an opening that suits them. He's now mid lane. Savage, Scythe device is out. They will block with the Lincolns, and Savage for now going to be fine as Makoto right in, just scouting out for his team and Q. With the avalanche toss onto FBZ. Makoto, he just keeps going on the Ember. He does not give a crap, but FBZ, he'll drain some damage away from the Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, Jackie has found hide on the Bane. That's 1 down. But boom, can they find any more? Makoto still around, but Japoi trying to get a Scythe device off. Will break the Lincolns into the Scythe, and now with the link out and the double the Eye of the Storm, it's a lot of damage. Still Savage gonna jump back into the Doom, but he's gone. Oh, he tried to save the Ember, and he does do so, but it costs his own life. Can they find Jackie at least? It doesn't seem like it. He's on the run. Instead, they'll be forced to take Scam on the Snapfire. Meanwhile, KP does at least find the first life of Jackie, but can he get a second? Fiend's Grip is there. Hold him down from hide. Jackie needs some help. They'll just keep holding him down into a double Doom out. Jackie, he's got no way to survive this.
God.
Now Savage, right onto FBZ, takes down another. Yopaj, he is forced to run on the Kunkka. He cannot keep the fight going. Like, you just get to play Divine Rapier. What's stopping him, right? He'll refresh, pop his BKB, TP out, and he'll be fine. In fact, Q, he may not be so fine, but the Aeon Disc gonna save his life as now Savage jumping in, Doom out right onto the Kunkka, but he's doomed himself. Oh, he's doomed himself, the Lotus Orb. It's gonna save the life as Yopaj is gonna be fine to walk out, and now Tim's going right back on Makoto, forcing the Fiend's Grip, and Makoto's been caught out. The Nightmare's not gonna save him. He is gone. He could buy back though if he wants to keep this fight going. KP has been caught back now. Savage, he'll refresh. The buyback is there. Jackie might lose that first life, but still healing up, still surviving. Does finally go down. They'll find Tim's on the Marcy. Jackie, who do we aim? Onto the Scam, onto the Snapfire. They'll take him down. Meanwhile, Savage being tossed away by Q, being saved by the Tiny Airlines, getting Savage out of there just in the nick of time. No visa necessary.
So you feel pretty good. I think this is down to whoever gets... What's the one with the refresh? That little orb that refreshes all your items? Yeah, if whoever gets Ex Machina with 20-second BKB, you're pretty happy with that.
Here we go, though. Boom, they're not going to wait that long. They'll refresh on FBZ, and they'll get started. Keep in mind Makoto, he does have that Stygian Desolator, so his damage is amped quite a lot. Of Savage already jumping in, has found Japoi on the Kunkka. They want to melt him down, and they've got him. Doom is out. He'll have the Reincarnation Life, and that's about all he's got right now. Savage, he even found Scam on the Snapfire. It's another down here for Talon as Q jumps in, killing off Japoi, and now FBZ trapped up with the Marcy. They'll take him down. Meanwhile, Jackie still trying to keep this fight going on the Wraith King of Makoto, just jumping all across the team fight, not letting anything happen to his teammates as they do find Savage. But he'll buy back. He wants Jackie a second time. How much can Jackie do on his own? The answer is not much. Not without a BKB. He is going to go down, and Talon, they have successfully defended high ground. There's another Hex out on Jackie. They want this win. They want to be the best team in SEA. And they might just have it, at least for game 1. They'll move in on the tier 4 towers. Boom, they're going to try one last time to defend this. FBZ, he's in with Jackie with the Fiend's Grip. Going to hold him down immediately. That's one life gone. Jackie, how's he going to fight this? It's all him against the world. As FBZ's already going down. Jackie, he'll go for a run, but the Ancient is completely exposed. They'll just aim that down as Jackie does get caught out. No chances of escape. He's gone. And Talon, what a game it was, John. They're still trying here, Boom. They are still trying, but the Ancient is going to go down. It seems as Talon do pick up the victory. Game 1 to go the way of Talon. Oh, they soared high today, John. Boom Esports. I've never seen Jackie play +1 Bloodseeker before, so I'm very concerned here for Boom Esports. And I think the hero is complete trash anyway, even if he does play it. So, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Talon's draft. I'll be frank. I do not believe in this Bloodseeker at all. Going to be just fine. Everyone else going to be just fine as Boom looking for their third kill. Won't find anything quite yet. And well, Talon again, John. I think they're more than happy to play a slow game as they do run right into FBZ, popping the Laguna. And FBZ, he's just not that tanky when you're surrounded by 3 heroes, and he just immediately ends up dropping. Meanwhile, Boom, they have headed down bot to try and catch KP once again on the Marcy. They will start with a Splinter Blast, but KP now realizing something isn't right, tries to back off, but Yopaj right on target with the Avalanche toss into the arrow. That'll be another death for the pot 3 Marcy. Hyde is unable to help out whatsoever on the Snapfire. And, well, naturally, he does already have it. And once you have the BKB, you are free to start joining these team fights as this Bloodseeker. Start getting involved with your team. Definitely not one of the heroes you imagined just to sit back and farm. Is now bot lane Tim's. Very deep. Cookie's going to land. Dust is out, but leap towards the left side as now Yopaj just rotating into the curse. Hold down Makoto. Make sure they get the kill, and they will. In fact, an arrow landing on Hyde. Oh, there's a sniper in the house, John. Landed perfectly and completely blind from Tim's. They'll find a secondary target. And it's on to the bottom tier 1 tower for Boom.
It's a Bloodseeker with Maelstrom into a BKB. You don't have too much to worry about here for Jackie.
Mid.
Just rip through that bot tower and start to open up the triangle.
Savage, do you want to Omni? He's got a leap charge on Tim, so he won't yet as Yopaj. Gonna go for the Avalanche, but a quick spin TP away from Savage. Just no playing around. Oh, wait a minute. He's cancelled it off. He'll go for the Omni. This is really rough for Savage. He's gonna try to make a run for it. Does he actually get out of this? Yopaj on the chase with the Avalanche toss.
Ooh.
Where was he TPing to?
Yeah, and Talon manages to sacrifice the support. Still, Boom keeps going. They don't have long cooldowns to wait for.
Well, they found the Enigma now. Nice arrow to follow up with the Avalanche toss, and that'll be another kill for the Tiny. And now mid lane, Boom Esports again feeling very powerful. Might move right in onto that tier 2 top tower. And that they will. FBZ will get started. Those KP does show himself, but now the Rupture into the Blood Right is going to hold him down. KP, where do you go from here? He'll keep running, but eventually will die.
And that helps him out here. Sanj and Yasha's up on Savage. That's nice. You have more stats, a little bit of stat resist as well, though.
Alright, he's going to cop it. The sniper found him once again, John. Yopaj, he'll move in and take care of it, though. KP, nice disposed to get started. They also have Black Hole, though. Q won't throw it out yet.
Ooh.
They've got Yopaj. That's a great pickup here for Talon. As KP sets up and wants a bit more. In he goes with the Moonlight Shadow. It's going to make it rather hard to fight here. As Boom Esports, they'll back off, but KP, he'll go back in, finding Jackie on the Bloodseeker. In with the Mortimer's Kisses now, but Jackie, he does have BKB, he does have Aegis up. In fact, now they have Q trapped up in a torrent. But he's going to be just fine to back himself out.
Yeah, they're just sacrificing, right? Like, you don't want to get these massive losses on Talon. Just sacrifice one hero, allow Boom to play the pickoff game, and just stall out for your bigger cores, stall out for these item timings. Hold on.
They're still fighting into Black Hole. Q may get caught immediately, however, unless they can find Savage, but they'll go for the Enigma first. Arrow's gonna land, and that'll be your Enigma gone. The Savage, Rupture is there. He'll try to BKB out and should be able to make it out as Japoi can't break the gap and does not have toss available anyway.
For 15 seconds, but that's just a free reset for Jack if they want it.
He has BKB, but he might need to pop it, but the arrow is gonna land. Oh, Makoto not reacting fast enough that time. Once the arrow connects, there's no survival. Is mid lane Savage, he thinks he's safe, but the Orchid is gonna silence him up right into the boat. He'll cop the bash, and now the double torrent coming out into the curse, hold everyone down. Nobody dying quite yet though, but KP, he might be the first one. So they'll X him back. Torrent, it will connect and eventually take him down towards the Dire Outpost. Keep in mind, there is decent vision here for Talon. In fact, they are underneath Sentry Vision now. Tims is going to be spotted out. Nice Lotus Orb onto KP. They might find the Marcy, and they will still. Tims does go down. A 1-for-1 favoring Boom Esports, and now the full team fight does begin as Savage is already gone. Meanwhile, Q, he could try for the BKB TP, but he can't even do that. The bash is there from Jackie into another. They'll find Hyde. 4 down for Talon already.
They still have the Black Hole threat. Blink is up on Q. They've got to find something on Talon. I'll do the arrow.
KP Disposes there. Keep in mind, secondary life on the Bloodseeker, but there's your black hole. Q, he's caught 2 of them. That'll be Tim's gone for 1. Jackie, he will lose that first life. A curse out now, though, holding down Savage. Can they follow up on this? Yopaj, he's in with an avalanche toss combination. Q's down, Savage held down as well. He will drop to the Tiny. There's now KP. Or Yopaj just sticks it right up him with a massive tree, as they do call the GG. Talon can't do it for game 2. But luckily for us, Jonathan, we get a game 3 between these two juggernauts of SCA. And John, can I just ask, is it you wearing the jerseys that's buffing up these teams, or is it my terrible predictions that's buffing up these teams? And I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. There is no way in hell Talon lose this game. It's impossible. Talon win this game 100%. And it's FBZ Mars. He's very good on this hero. You see him, he's got 19 denies in this top lane.
Yeah, there's also just not much a Morphin can really do onto the
Jackie?
Mars. You just kind of want to focus on the farm.
That'll be a great pick-off. They'll pick up Jackie. First blood to go the way of Makoto on the Batrider. Very nice rotation. There's now Yopaj who's trying to help out. Is going to get chased down by Makoto, and he does have lasso up. And look at this Batrider with the haste, and he just keeps chasing. But surely, oh, he's going to go for it anyway. Lasso is there. Onto Yopaj, he's completely out of mana now. Surely no way out of this. They'll try to Shadow Word him up, but it's not going to be enough. Makoto try to set up onto the top tier 1 tower here, Boom. Q, the only one really guarding it, but you've also got Hide around if you need be. It's Q, might just kind of sack his life here. We'll go for an avalanche and a Tumbler's Toy out, and well, Golem is going to be dropped, but Makoto is going to move in as now a nice curse into a toss back. Oh Yopaj! Outplayed there by Q and Hyde. Onto FBZ they go. They'd love a Mars as well. Instead, they'll go after Skem. Oh, I love that from Q. Curse into toss into the enemy team. And that gets Yopaj dead.
For Talon to find. And they are getting that build up on Savage. Hold on.
Yeah, mid lane. Hyde. Gonna get taken out. So the Void Spirit. Immediate revenge as he does spawn back up, and boom.
So gonna have to just let it go. Although they're still running forward. Do have Q's blink up here.
They're pinging out that triangle. Wards down. They're going to see Jackie on the TB, but can they grab him in time? Avalanche is up. Toss is there. Golem dropping now. The Sunder. It's going to make it just in the nick of time. Skem saves the day, but can they save completely? KP, he sapped a lot of damage away, but now he's trapped up. The arena down from FBZ, getting 2 of them. Hyde, he's going to drop, and KP will follow. Oh, Skem with the Golem drop. It was so close, yet so far for Talon.
BKB to run off, but the presence on his Razor, again, is just not being felt here.
He's not safe yet either, John. He's caught out. FBZ, he just kept chasing him down, and eventually they catch him. Another death for the Razor, and FBZ, he's been very, very good on this Mars already. Q gonna show himself mid lane, and he goes again. FBZ, toss is there though. FQ is gonna be safe for now, but they've also caught out Hyde. It's a 2-for-1 special. Yopaj, she'll take both of them.
They've got that blink on Q, but it's been a bit difficult to find the angle in. They will go for a smoke play.
They smoke right into the Skadi timing, John. FBZ, he's going to break the smoke. He has Arena up. Meanwhile, Makoto, who did he actually end up catching? It's only Tim's. Meanwhile, FBZ actually in trouble. On the Mars, they'll chase him down, and boom. Not looking for a fight, end up losing 2. They lost the Mirana, and FBZ, he was kind of going in, but nobody followed him up.
Yep. It's a lot of time wasted here on Talon's end. Boom, just happy enough to stand back. They still have this fresh BKB and FBZ to show off as well.
Oh, Yopaj. Gonna see Makoto, but instead it's on to Hyde. They want the Wyvern first, and they've got him. Makoto also getting trapped up. He got stunned and taken down. Oh, Q, he tried to help out, but he could not do anything in time. In goes Yopaj. After Savage, they'd love the Morphling, but Savage going to be just fine to waveform out. And Makoto, what stun did he cop? Was that the arrow?
Boom are very disciplined. Look at them. They're just kind of declumped by that ramp.
Oh, absolutely. Tier 3 tower gone. Hyde, Winter's Curse. It will find 1. That'll be Tim's gone. Nice setup from Hyde. Forcing a 4v5. And that'll be enough for Boom to back off. They won't risk it going for the mid-rats. In position to break the smoke. Outpost to be taken. Can they get a stun on somebody? FBZ, he'll start on the Tiny and Yopaj. He'll make the jump in, but the Cold Embrace It's going to buy a bit more time here for Q to survive through it. And he will be able to force stuff out as now the lasso. Makoto, Aeon Disc is going to be proc Yopash. He's still fine. Everyone backs off. FBZ still has the arena up, looking to initiate once again, and Talon, they're on the run. Golem is dropped. It only connects on one, but they found the Wyvern. That'll be Hyde gone. Now on the tree line, Talon, they're all stuck right now. FBZ, where's the arena? Not out yet. Meanwhile, KP, he'll TP away as they find both supports. So Talon, they lose Hyde, they lose Q. Find some raindrops on the floor. FBZ, for that initiation. Yopash, he's going to make the jump in, but the Aether Remnant not going to connect, and now FBZ, not on the mark with the spear, but has a nice arena. Onto 2, into an arrow set up onto Q, so Jackie, he can get to work. Hyde, he'll at least get a curse off, but it's not an illusion. It will not save the day, and that's your curse down now. So boom, they'll just keep going. FBZ, he's going to find Hyde on the Wyvern, and he will soon follow Q. There's now high ground. The metamorphosis is almost over, so boom, I believe we'll back off after this. Unless, jump in. They found Makoto on the Batrider, and he's already gone. Oh, Yopash just takes him out so easily. And now without the Batrider buyback, you just keep going. You don't need Metamorphosis. You just need to hit towers.
Yeah, they've got great damage coming through without the buyback and the Batrider. No threat of lasso here. And Mikado popped his BKB right before dying. So he doesn't even have that protection on the respawn. And that's going to be 2 set of racks going the way of Boom. Talon's still protected down bot with a tier 2. But Boom has a massive advantage in this game 3. And again, the pat for Talon, it just doesn't feel like we're seeing it. We had a much slower start for KP once more.
And there's your 5-man smoke up. This could be the final team fight. Yopash, he's in position to break the smoke, but does walk away for a moment as they are still rushing down. But now they have found a target. It'll be Tim's and the Marana, but what a golem drop scam. And now the arena. FBZ, he'll take down Makoto again. No buyback available on the Batrider. As Savage, he's going to try and chase down the Warlock, but Scam's just walking away into the tree line. And Jackie will follow very, very closely as Savage. Still trying after Scam. Spear is going to land, however. They found the Warlock, but what's it going to cost the side of Talon? Savage still alive, but can't really afford to die as Yopash does keep following. But do they have enough? Not quite yet. The Morphling is out of there. Savage. Reflection is there, but they completely ignore it. They just want the Megas up. KP's going to make a jump in, though. Trying to slow this one down is Makoto, unable to find a lasso. The TB's still fine as now Japoi jumps in after the Tiny, but Q also going to survive through it as Hyde looking for a curse, but now FBZ, what an arena! He's caught all 4 of them into the Golem and the Fatal Bonds, and they are just going to get wiped. Oh, it's not even close. FBZ putting a lid on this game. And it was only natural, Jonathan. The Kings of SCA, 4-2 or 3. It's still going to be Boom Esports.
Yeah, they managed to make it work. They played disciplined in game number 2 and 3, and they come out on top. They get the points, and this is just to put the magnitude of the series.